Yeah, are the Matrix. Sham Jeezy. Haratia. When me say ISUPK, you care. Well, anyway. We there a whole a rem spandians. Me and me dog them a whole a med spandians. Every man ya so lose friends spandians. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head spandians. We feel despandians. Every man a try be the next spandians. Dog, we fly out and one bend spandians. But we die out and more dead spandians. Where me come from, you lucky if you live long. They in a the war zone, but I no Pakistan. A the place where you juvenile a the big man. Braver, you do time, brother, pick one, yo. Man a fi bleach, but I never zone of the 6 pants and the rifle with kickstand. Quick answer to enemy, them response. You we dead if you a Christian, devil them strong. We say, but is a trick done. Them one we fall down in a the quicksand. Me killer them where they are London, England. Teach me say the white man him is a trickster. The same struggle man a face in a Kingston. I same struggle them a face in a Trinidad. All the way I go to Birmingham, Brixton. The link strong, it no matter what the distance. Hey, boom. We there a whole a rent spandians. Me and me dog them a whole a med spandians. Every man ya so lose friends spandians. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head spandians. We feel despandians. Every man a try be the next spandians. Dog, we fly out and one bend spandians. But we die out and more dead body them. Once upon a time round ya so did nice. Full of vibes, man a play football, shoes aside. If I no football you like one go shoot your dice. But everything change when me nigga lose him life. Proof of crime, a certain black coffee get scrutinized. Check every taxi on the route I drive. Them youth I ride them to connive. Man have to sleep at the and shoot a night. And watch your head back, you never know what over time round. And no safe again. Watch out for the hate of them and the traitor them. And the fake friend dog, the acre tens. No solution for make amends. Babylon says ceasefire, but we nah no fate na them a sake of them. Make the crime rate so great again. And Jamaica red hot like the equator belt Jamaica bread. Cause you never break no bread. With the ghetto youth them, you send the Terminator them dad. So man a fi whole a rem spandians. Me and me dog them a whole a med spandians. Every man ya so lose friends spandians. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head spandians. We feel despandians. Every man a try be the next spandians. Dog, we fly out and one bend spandians. But we die out and more dead spandians. Lucky if you live long, they in a the war zone. But I know Pakistan is a place where you juvenile a the big man. Braver, you do time, brother, pick one dog. Man a fi bleach, but I never zone of the 6 pants and the rifle with kickstand. Quick answer to enemy, them respond. You we dead if you a Christian, devil him strong. Hey, a trick done. Them one we fall down in a the quicksand. Me killer them where they are London, England. Teach me say the white man him is a trickster. The same struggle man a face in a Kingston. A same struggle them a face in a Trinidad. All the way I go to Birmingham, Brixton. The link strong, it no matter what the distance.
Chemistry cards.
We do this with a purpose, then man, we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping, nigga make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Slipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this with a purpose, then man, we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping, nigga make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this with a purpose.
I never cross my niggas, I am not Christian. Stuck in my ways, it's a life sentence. Caring to get you killed with her white privilege. But I die for this shit, just like Bivens. Real shit, I'ma die a legend. And I'm all about this work, I don't even sweat it. Too much sugar in they tank, they diabetic. Shout out to this brotherhood, cause I found a weapon. No protection, only if you fear the Lord. Every day a battle, life about war. If you don't do your 90 days, I can't vouch for you. Learn a box with them demons, nigga, self-paw. It's not hard, no excuse. You wanna stand on this podium, show and prove. You know the rules, it's time to apply pressure. Never let up on them till they get the message.
We do this with a purpose, then now we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping, nigga, make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this with a purpose, then now we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping, nigga, make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this going down like the pedal, more gas, heavy metal, hauling ass. When the smoke settles, I control the devil, been a rebel, this the cause, facilitating the laws, been the boss undercover while you was fucking your lovers. I was subject to the prophet. Now I blast with the optics, any class, any topic. X-Man, you the opposite. Scanning this metropolis, the land is a necropolis. The hostages are on witness, the home of the truth. Slaughter the droves with a few like we was chosen to do. It's not a hoe in the crew, cause every soul was approved. That's why these soldiers let loose on the dupes. If I do me out, boots getting licked by a bitch named Julia. In games nuclear, skies like Jupiter. The Israelite universe is taking over Lucifer. If anybody root for her or found with his accoutrement, can reap the benefits of their allegiance. It's a Sodom with Egypt. By Shimya, how shall we face the east? Can any good come out of Nazareth? We need it. Once the Most High pleaded, consider it then a done deal. Babylon and all its Confederates are a dunghill. Better is the dead than the young still. One body, one mind, one seal. Even when conditions make it unreal. Through the number one will with courage. If you want it in the murders, and I gotta keep it girded while we do this with a purpose. Then now we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping, nigga, make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this with a purpose, then now we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping, nigga, make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this with a purpose. Then now we got a purpose. We do this with a purpose. Then now we got a purpose. We do this with a purpose.
Really serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who's anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, native, they hate your ass the same. Paint Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lies sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a child. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name changed, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
So you know, she said this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Now the apocalypse rage for kill batty boy and Catholic priest. Tata the lace, buckle the base. Chop it up, wrap it up, buckle the game. Rackle him teeth, man stand firm pan battlefield. All when them shackle with feet. All when death look certain. All when nothing no sweet, when you accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children. You them forget dirt. Politician divide the people, them with them remedial roadworks. Which farm a band that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth, me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now that get a youth lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns, them over the years. Breaking news, over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my account. Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west stay solid and dominant firm.
Living with the flies on the roach. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, tweet, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. You became the truth till my voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. UPK, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the air.
You don't give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west stay solid and dominant firm. UPK, oh one west. Babylon is falling to rise no more again. Babylon is falling. Freedom is here, my friend, not just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace, him start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are a nation. Adjust the last statutes and commandments. We make the decision to keep them with precision. Adjust part of the mission. Daniel get a vision. Him see the black Christ, it wasn't a white depiction. No allegiance to Rome nor its regions. Come out them religion if you want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons. Same situation with Rasta with Islam. Only beacon of hope for your lean on is ISUPK and the General Yana. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land. Every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. Yeah, our shy Mashiach is a black man who have fear. Let him hear. Time to prepare. Spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear. Wheat, we no tear. Bun Saddam, my bun Batman are just part of the mission. Yeah, our shy never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in our riches and wealth comes our ammunition. Adjust the last statutes and commandments. We make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the mission. Send evils and curses on the horse sitting on the beast and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, I know the first thing. Hey, 400 years they work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, them hurting, and them be doctors and nurses. Hey, one day to your building off it turn after the long journey. No care much money you a earn if you still want Babylon burn. One day to your building off it turn after the long journey. No care much money you a earn. Hey, I just part of the mission. Yeah, our shy never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in our riches and wealth guns our ammunition. Adjust the last statutes and commandments. We make the decision to keep them with precision. Adjust part of the mission. Baby, no listen to no fake news, them can't. Could hold it out and them never fake news.
Notice say I just be a bad bitch I get forward from with you. But the one you have feel good girl them.
Lazy. She never did a features, I rate it. Never did a features, half naked. Me never did a piggy or things half way, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a features, half naked. Never did a features, R-rated. Me never did a figgy RB things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. I know every girl I wife material. I know every girl forget the juice in my seed bag. I know every girl me trust to cook my food, nor boil my tea, not even put the milk in the cereal. Me like a catty when me dival. When we wash for cook for clean and no fuss. When she hear me get a new girl, I know that me mean when me say me fight me demons. Multiple wife legally, no illegal. Yeah, straight, me go crazy. I know every catty can be my first lady. I know every press plus body done pay for plus Tatiana no fit in a no mercy. When me say oh luxury dolly fi nurse baby, a trouble when luxury dolly turn old lady. So big up every girl when don't lazy. Your body big, but why your mommy don't hate it. I rate it. Never did a fi dress half naked. Me never did a fi give her things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a fi dress half naked. Never did a fi dress R-rated. Me never did a fi give her things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She now wait pan money for reach her and donation. She make reach her man donation. 100 and run, but the race gal a pull her fi leave her man, but she stay strong. She know say them are no friends, them are haters. Them sleep with every man in a the acre. Can't get nobody fi stay long and want the advice for relation. Baby no listen to no fake news. Them can't keep a man cause them never stay true. Could hold it out and them never pay dues. Never shut them out and them wicked and cruel, eh? Bag a man a rush but them just a get yours. Everything them have them did a fear blows. Instagram live them nude for the views. Baby that I know you though. Sure, I rate it. Never did a pictures half naked. Me
Me never did a figgy or ratings halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a fi dress half naked. Never did a fi dress R-rated. Me never did a figgy or ratings halfway, that's why me give her ratings.
One wish.
According to God, the white man. According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop it, ass shit. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, ass shit, stop it, ass shit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know there's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. For them fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no losses, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. Bada bing, I popped the least suspect. I start all my crowns, ring and necklace. Do what the men above had taught me. Hey, you say I play too hot, no coffee. I had to change my life like this, yeah. I'm taking life for what it is, yeah. Quit acting blind, you need some lenses. Abiding by the damn scriptures, hey. I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. Quit the fuck, show me love, show me love, I need love. Don't wanna leave me, yeah. I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards round us, I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this.
Gotta be ready for when the war starts. Fighting these battles through life got us accumulating war scars. Nothing is given. We going through these curses while we living. We soldiers on a mission until the dead in Christ is risen. I thank the Lord for Abba Bibbins, Most High in Christ, for all the fallen soldiers that I didn't mention. For all the fallen sisters too, through the years trying to fight back the tears cause we missing you. And I never met Kama War, but I hear stories from the brothers, and the truth, he was a dinosaur. And I know one day we all gotta die. I pray I go honorable like Makata's eye. Fighting through these curses to survive, I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers, fighting through these curses to survive, I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers, it's war at all costs, they killing us off. We holding on to all thoughts, no memories lost, and you can fall for they snare.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. So they like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
Shalom. Lucky for that. Mad sound problem, mad camera problem, but we're getting through. So, quarters like turn me down in the speakers. I hear myself coming through.
Yeah, one sec.
Most High Christ, man. So, Shalom, we're on the ends again every Friday, 9 to 11. You know, we're waiting up to Dunga by soon land. Got me, myself, the executioner, got quarters out of the reaper in the building. Shalom up, man. What you saying? Can't hear you though. Your mic's muted, man.
I'm there, my bro. What you telling me?
My bad, man. Yeah, you just, you know, getting by, you know what I mean? You the work of the Lord and that, man. You know we do so. As you know, King Charles, you know, in the UK, it's like I'm hearing myself again. Speakers, like
Yeah, try again.
How about now? It's much better. What is it? You playing it for your phone or?
Yeah.
All right, no, sir. We keep moving. So, as you know, King now in the UK they got a new king called King Charles. You know what I mean? So, blacks love him, the nation loves him. But this is what King Charles thinks about black people, man. King Charles was doing a parade, saw a black man and clearly ignored him, man. Let me show you. I'll play it for you right now. 2 seconds. And that's how these people move. See, we just the other day we know that a black person couldn't work in Buckingham Palace, and Charles grew up seeing that kind of behavior. So what you think this is new to him? You think that when the law changed, he just turned unracist overnight? Nah, man. He still hates black people. He grew up with his mom hating black people. He grew up with the society hating black people, and he grew up with the whole fact that black people can't work in Buckingham Palace. And black people are beneath him, and he's still racist, man. That's why when they're doing his parades, he don't want to touch your black hand. They want to do in their mind, shaking hands and laughing. And when it comes to like, ugh, but they try to do it in a discreet way, man. They've been doing that for years, just like with the whole Sesame Street thing, man. That's what they do. You know what I mean? If you're a black man, think like this is your king, mate. So you're a fool, man. You're a fool. So like, 1 second. Yeah, man, you're an idiot because Yahushua was a black man that loved black people. You know what I mean? Yahushua, help the blind, man. Fix the blind. Prince Charles can't even hold your hand. You know what I mean? King Charles is taking money from taxpayers. When they said, 1 in 3 Brits are going to freeze. 1 in 3 Brits are going to freeze this year, man, to death. And meanwhile, it costs, 10 mil just for Prince Charles to have a parade, man. Just for him to have a parade and walk through the streets. They got to block off all the roads. They got to pay all the security. They got to pay for all the limos, all the petrol, and all that comes up to 10 million, man. Meanwhile, black man, Yahushua is your king, and your king cared about you, man. So much that he gave his life, his time, gave his whole life, his time to raising, fixing black people, helping black people with ailments and black people's sicknesses, teaching black people. You know, Christ was like, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Meaning what black people have in bondage, man. And Christ went around teaching blacks and Hispanics and native Indians the truth, man. Let me see if we can find it right here. Even a devil had to confront Charles, man, about his costly parade.
To heat our homes, we have to pay for your parade.
Thank you for coming.
The taxpayer pays 100 million for you. What for? While we struggle to heat our homes, we have to pay for your parade.
Thank you for coming.
The taxpayer pays 100 million for you. What for?
Look at that. It takes 100 million, 100 million, man. 100 million to pay for their parade, just so you can walk past and smile and do his little wave. Meanwhile, people are going to starve, man. In the Bible, Yahushua didn't roll like that, man. In the Bible, Yahushua and his 12 men had a treasury, had a bank, man. They would give to the needy, man. Yahushua cares about blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, but King Charles don't care. 100 million wasted. People are hungry and starving, and the British pound is at an all-time low. But what does he care, man? He gets the parade. And when the man confronted him, he didn't even say, you know what, you're right, man. He looked at him like shut up, man. You see him look at him like shut up, man. You're beneath me. Black man, this man ain't your king, man. You got a king by the name of your house, right? Who actually cares about blacks and Hispanics, man. Actually cares about your life. Actually cares if you live or die, man. This man don't care about you, man. So Quasi, let me know if you want to chime in also.
Khan, is my mic on?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
So luck, yeah. And this is what it is about these devils, man. Like they just got anger towards our people for no reason. Like they're getting paid money. They're getting paid money and they're not even working for it. Why you got so much anger in your heart, man? And that's because they're the wicked the Bible speaks of, man.
That's right.
They're the devil the Bible speaks of, man. And there ain't no changing these people, man. That's why the ISUPK have been teaching since 1969 that these people are the devil that the Bible speaks of.
No, that's correct, man. Imagine this year, people are going to be cold this year, and the Queen's going to be nice and snug in their pocket, man. Inflation gone through the roof. Food bills are gone through the roof. People are paying big money. Guess what? The country is wasting money on a parade. Just wasting money so a bank can wave at you, man. Come on, that's ridiculous, man. Do you know this is a fact here? In the UK, you know how you got food banks? This year you're gonna have.
I don't know what the niggas say, but it's a fact. So like, what you saying, man?
He said.
I don't know what you're saying, but it's a fact.
It's a fact. So like, yeah. In the UK, you know how you got food banks? There's gonna be something called a warm bank, where man can go to a library or go to a big building and get warmth, man. And while you're freezing to death, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, your king is wasting 100 mil on a parade alone, man. If anyone that thinks I'm chatting shit, it's lucky. I'm gonna prove it to you, man.
You predicted that we would need to open the doors of public buildings in order to create so-called warm banks, a bit like food banks, but for people who couldn't afford to heat their homes and would have to go somewhere else in order to
conserve energy, stay warm during the winter.
Yeah. Well, I'm afraid that prediction has become a reality, possibly even and helped to raise awareness of it. Because once I tweeted it, there were one council, Bristol Council, responded to me saying they were planning exactly that. Some call them warm spaces as well. Warm banks was my phrasing. And several councils across the country are now pledging to do that, which is both a good and a tragic thing, frankly.
Absolutely right. Gainsborough Community Library in Ipswich has become a warm bank, and Suffolk Library's Chief Executive, Bruce Lee, joins us now. As Martin says, Bruce, there's something tragic, actually, about what you're doing, as noble and altruistic as it is. How many people do you imagine will come in through your doors because they just can't afford to switch the lights and heating on at home?
I mean, you know, you predicted that we would.
Look at that, man. England, one of the richest countries in the face of the earth, man. Got something for the warm bank. They don't have a warm bank in poor countries. So like, yeah. They haven't got a warm bank in poor countries. This is some new shit. And they got England, probably one of the first countries ever to have such thing called a warm bank, man. And while you're imagine this, black man, while you're in a warm bank, getting your hands warm and trying to, get some warmth, Prince Charles is spending 100 mil, just wasted. You know what I mean? All it takes is a couple grand to give to you. He has 100 mil wasted on his security, wasted on blocking the roads, wasted on barricades, while you're in some warm bank, man. It's like, yeah, man.
It's mad. Speaking of Charles and all that money, me and Quatzar was bringing up just on Wednesday gone, they're doing a 395 million refurbishment on Buckingham Palace, man. That's a refurbishment of 395 million. The Buckingham Palace, they said that's worth about 4.9 billion, man. And they said in there is 774 bedrooms. We can't even get warm in one of those bedrooms, man.
That's right.
We can't get warm in one of those 774 bedrooms. Not even just that. They still got Windsor Castle. They got Sandringham Castle. They got Balmoral Castle. They got all these castles, man. And we crying for the Queen while she's in a nice lead coffin, nice and warm, man. She's warm in that coffin, man.
That's right.
Meanwhile, we're going to be alive, freezing. And I have to go to A what bank?
A warm bank.
A warm bank, man. I'm about to get an extra rib or two. So lucky I have to get an extra rib or two. So lucky, give me that scripture where there's two that have heat. It's in the Bible, man. You know what about it.
I know what you're about.
Listen, man. This is one of my favorite marriage scriptures.
Let me get
I can't remember where it is. For the life of me, I can't remember where it is. But they've got all these castles, all this money on refurbishments. Buckingham Palace is worth 4.9 billion. One of the other castles is worth 150 million. And guess what? These is places where these are only use it as a holiday home, man. They only use Balmoral as a holiday home. They got private jets. Charles has got a private jet. All of those kind of things, man. And you mean to tell me he can't say, you know what? I'm just going to cover England's all the energy bills for a year.
Right.
Imagine how much people would love him if he said, you know what? I'm going to cover everyone's bills for the year.
I think it's 100 mil for the parade.
Mm-hmm.
Another how much? 380 for the refurbishments.
Exactly.
The energy bills, that's damn near a quarter of that, man. He could literally cover it. Or he could turn Buckingham Palace into a heat bank.
Exactly.
He won't do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
So luck, yeah. Well, that scripture.
Yeah, find out.
So Ecclesiastes 4:11. If two lie together, then they have heat.
Listen, man, this is the answer to the warm banks, man. Read that one more time.
If two lie together, then they have heat.
This is how you get a Caligas without getting a Caligas. This is how you get Caligas without buying a Caligas.
If two lie together, then they have heat.
Two lie together, then they have heat, man.
That's right.
No, it's quite as well.
Yeah, if two lie together, then they have heat, man. Meaning what? Work out your marriages, man.
That's right.
It's going to be a cold winter. If you're a woman, you don't want to be cold this winter, man. You're going to be shivering. Read that one more time. I don't think they hear.
If two lie together, then they have heat.
If two lie together, then they have heat, man. You know when you're cold and you snuggle up to your rib and that extra body heat. Listen, man, you're going to need that body heat this winter, man. Because they're saying that energy prices is what? Over $2,000.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you keep that man out of the house, you might want to let him come back, man.
Or you might want to go to a heat bank.
You've been saying this man serves no purpose. Now he's about to serve some purpose, man. You've been saying this man does nothing, just stays at home all day. Now he can stay at home all day and keep you warm, man. Listen, you better let that man back in the house, man. Because they're talking about how much is it going to cost $2,000, $3,000.
$2,000 a year or
£2,000 a year.
If you don't get, but if you get the new kettle, then you're fine. Most if you get that kettle, what's that kettle? The new kettle that will save you £10 a year.
Save you £10 a year. So you're only paying $1,990 now. You go down to $1,990 now from $2,000. But listen, man, it's about to get rough. Everybody's panicking. I'm seeing people looking for second jobs, saying, "Oh, this winter the energy bills." Listen, man. The thing is this: you come to the UPK, you ain't gonna go cold, man.
That's right.
We'll teach you how to stay warm. Obviously, you don't need to do all of these things. You know them heat pad nonsense things. You don't need to do all
The
these
thing, you
pads.
snap. Then you
Put
get
your
hot.
hands here.
Yeah. That don't work, can you, man? How is it your whole body's cold? You don't have some heat pad in your hands.
That don't work when your feet are freezing. You know, your feet are cold. When the cold comes through your socks, have you felt that kind of cold?
You know what I'm saying.
When the cold comes through your shoes and your socks.
You're the ones you bust your car, your car's cold. You can't even get the misters to clear the windscreen. Yo.
Especially if you got leather seats there. Icy when you sit on them, man.
Even the steering wheel, ice cold, man.
It's gonna be a cold winter, man. So, and this is why all this time when we've been saying, you know, save your money, stop spending your money on getting your nails done. Getting them nails done ain't gonna keep you warm this winter, man. Getting that weave ain't gonna keep you warm this winter.
That's right.
When men were saying, listen, put money aside for rainy days, this is what we was talking about, man. Rainy days, like these kind of things. Obviously, Edomites still don't have rainy days because they're rich by default. Charles has got all this money. That funeral cost, how much money did the funeral cost?
80 something mil.
That's what I'm saying. 80 million on a funeral, man.
The waste is like 500 mil already.
Exactly.
And the refurbishments, the funeral, and the parade. Just wasted.
Money, man.
Okay, no.
Everyone was saying it was an amazing funeral. Did it look that good to you? I don't know.
I didn't see, you know. I saw a bit of it actually. Yeah, did that, man.
I'll be honest, I watched it, fell asleep, woke up, it was still on, kept napping in between. But what I seen, obviously, it was for them. I see why they would love it. Imagine all the roads is blocked off. You got horses everywhere. You got animals everywhere. You got all the guards. You got these men picking up the coffin. And listen, black people's funerals is. And guess what? They have all this money. Black people's funeral still has way more vibes than theirs, man.
Mm.
And black people don't even have money like that. Our funerals, we barely have money like that. We're borrowing the speaker box from this man. We borrow, you know, them big speakers, we're borrowing speaker boxes.
I mean, we all know a sound man, so who do us a favor.
Exactly.
We all know a cake man who do us a favor. You know what I mean? So we gotta make it work, man.
But white people's funerals don't even have an after bit. I think they just have
the church, innit?
They just have the church, and everyone goes home. They don't even give you refreshment. Out of that 80 million, where's the refreshments, man, Charles? Imagine that people's been at the funeral. How much hours was it? About 7 hours. Funeral was about 7-8 hours.
What day was it? Was in the week? Was it the week, innit?
Monday.
12 days in the morning.
12 days in the morning.
But what's the new prime minister called? Liz Truss.
Something like that.
I heard Liz Truss at the funeral talking about, oh, you missed the Queen, da, 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 da. And apparently a video come out. This is how black men don't get into politics, man. Politics is one big game. Apparently, in Liz Truss's early years, she was gutting the Queen, man. She was saying that she don't want no monarchy. Which lets you know that these politicians say anything to win. If the odds are saying we want a queen, then they'll say we don't want a queen. If the odds are saying we don't want a queen, then they'll say anything. If the majority of people say we want more jobs, what are they gonna say? I'm gonna give you more jobs. If the majority of the people is saying Brexit, then what the prime minister gonna say? I'll give you Brexit. That's what they do, man. When Liz Truss was running for office, no one liked the Queen. And she was talking about, yeah, we don't want no monarchy. And then now the Queen dead, changed their tune, man. And that's all politics is. It's giving the people what they want, man. Let me play it for you.
All three groups of people said abolish the monarchy. In fact, conference, we couldn't find a single monarchist outside the royal pavilion. How ironic.
Queen Elizabeth II was the rock on which modern Britain was built. Our country has grown and flourished under her reign. Britain is the great country it is today because of her.
Who's next? Look at that, man. That's what politics is. A minute ago was, we don't want no monarchy. We did a poll and everyone said they don't want no monarchy. How ironic. Lost a bit of weight, a couple of years passed. And now it's talking about Queen Elizabeth is a rock that built this country. And everyone's looking like, how can she change her mind? Because that's all politics is about, man. It's all about changing your mind. If the majority of people are for abortion, then you'll be for abortion. If the majority of people are against abortion, then you're going to be against abortion. That's all it is, man. That's all politics is, man. It's like it, man.
Have you heard the new one? They want to make Queen Elizabeth a saint now. Isn't it? They want to make her Saint Elizabeth II. Remember that her father Saint George and all of them. So now they want to make her a saint. Listen, what has she done? Like what has the Queen done, which makes you give her the title of a saint? What has she done? Steal jewelry, go to war, the Afghanistan war, invade Iraq. What has she done outside of these things? Like outside of kill and
rob jewels,
orchestrate killings, what has she done?
And the smile at a parade.
That's it.
With the rotten teeth, with the white gloves. That's it, man.
And just put a wreath of the cenotaph every year. What has she done? They want to make her imagine that they want to make her a saint. Like all these saints that they make themselves. Listen, man, it makes no sense, man.
And let me tell you something. A white person can't be a saint, man.
Right.
According to the definition of the Bible, and in the Bible, no white man can be a saint. Only blacks and Hispanics can be a saint, man. You know what I mean? Kwanzaa, you got scripture for me. It's Psalms, what 147 is it?
I think is it Psalms 50 and 5?
Psalm 50 and 5. It says Psalm 147 as well. Give me Psalms 50 and 5 if you can.
It might be that one, I might be wrong.
So luck here. Man up the part. I think it's Psalms 147. Is it? That one, let me see.
I might be wrong.
No, I think it's both right.
I might be wrong for not seeing that.
Let me get it. Yeah, Psalms 148, so luck, yeah. Psalms 148, verse 14. So lucky, your mic's smooth.
I think you got on me.
Give me a second, Salakia.
No, so I can read it for anyway. Ain't no problem.
Yeah, man.
But it says here, he exalteth the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel. And that's who saints are, man. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, man. Ain't no white man can be no saint. Saints are the children of Israel. That's how it is. You know how a 30-year-old man can't be a toddler? A 30-year-old man can't be a toddler. According to the definition, he just can't be a toddler, man. And guess what? According to the definition of a saint, Queen Elizabeth just can't be no saint, man. Neither can her father. Neither can Saint George. What's it called? The Saint George's Cross. The Red Cross. This can't be, man. According to the Bible, only black people are saints, man. It's like, yeah.
So now they're saying we should make the Queen a saint. Queen Elizabeth was this. I seen Charles come out saying that when he has his accession to the throne, he's going to do it cheaper to cut the costs. There's some nonsense like that. He's going to do it cheaper to cut the costs because Britain's already in a crisis. Listen, man, you got 774 rooms in Buckingham Palace, man. If you're that much in a crisis, you let someone live there rent-free for a year. You turn it into 774 flats, man, and let people live there rent-free for a year. If you really cared. At the Queen, listen, did you see the precepts that was pulling at the Queen's funeral?
Nah,
listen, man, they pulled the precept. They read it verbatim. In my father's, there's many rooms in my father's mansion. I was thinking, this evil woman had the mansion here, there's many rooms here, and now you want many rooms there also.
Are you in my father's mansion? My father's house has many mansions.
I'm thinking in your house there's many mansions already. She had many mansions in her house already, and now they believe heaven's in the sky. She wants to go and colonize it there and put Buckingham Palace there. Listen, man, if heaven was a place in the sky, white people would colonize it, man.
That's right.
The way how you say, yeah, they're all in heaven. Heaven would be colonized, man. What would happen is, black man, you would die thinking, yeah, I'm going to heaven to get some peace. As soon as you wake up in this heaven, you'd see cotton, man. Open your eyes, you'd see cotton, sugar cane, tobacco. You'd be doing the same thing he was doing down here, man. If heaven was a place in the sky where we was all equal, you should thank God that we ain't all equal, man.
That's right.
Because if it was all equal, you'd be a slave for the rest of time, man. You should be glad that God loves blacks and Hispanics, man, because that gives you a break from slavery, man. That stops you from being a slave forever and ever and ever. Because if it was all equal, like they say, imagine this: while they're saying we're all equal, we picking cotton and they're not. Meanwhile, they say we're all equal. Meanwhile, they're telling us we're all equal. We picking cotton, cutting down sugar cane, tobacco, and all of them things. Meanwhile, they're saying we're all equal. So what makes you think, you saying that the Queen's in heaven, what makes you think that when you die and go to this so-called heaven, you ain't going to be picking cotton up there? Imagine this, if she believed she was royalty down here, what makes you think she's not going to think she's royalty up there, man?
That's right.
And that's why the Lord has to humble her, and she's coming back on earth as a slave, man. She's coming back on earth without that crown, without that scepter. She's coming back and she's going to see loads of cotton that needs picking, man.
That's right.
She's going to see loads of cotton that needs picking. All that 100 million and Charles and all of them things. Charles and Harry and all of them things, man. Listen, they're going to be picking cotton. Some of you think Meghan Markle's a sister now, man. Meghan Markle's going to be picking cotton right next to Harry, man. Right next to Harry, she's going to be picking cotton. She's not an Israelite. Her father is an Edomite, man, and the seed is in the man. Whatever your father is, that's what you are. And Meghan Markle's father is just a white man.
Let me get scripture real quick. It's Isaiah 49:23. And kings shall be your nursing fathers.
And what?
Kings shall be thy nursing fathers.
Listen, man. Them kings is going to be taking care of us, and they're going to be doing what they're told to do, man.
That's right.
They're going to be doing what they're told to do. Queen Elizabeth is going to be doing what she's told to do. You see how Queen Elizabeth was giving orders? She's going to be taking orders from us, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And queens thy nursing mothers.
And what?
Queens thy nursing mothers.
So Charles is going to be doing what we tell him to do. Elizabeth is going to be doing what we tell them to do. Go ahead.
Come. And they shall bow down to thee.
And they're going to bow down to us, man. The Queen had a half hunchback before she died. Listen, man. A hunchback is going to be put to good use because she's going to be bowing down to us, man. Because she's going to be bowing down to us, man. Charles also, you see the Queen leaning over that cave like this. She's halfway there, man. Queen Elizabeth is halfway bowing down to us already. Don't worry, in time she's going to be bowing all the way down to us. Go ahead.
Oh, that hunch was crazy.
And you see the hunchback she had. See if you can find the picture of her. She's halfway bowing down to us, man.
That hunch was crazy, you know.
You see, back to.
What makes you back hunch like that?
I think she ain't got a day's work in her life. Her back should be straight. She ain't never done no work in her life.
Fuck it up.
Look at it.
Your back is dancing, bro.
Her back should be straight. Get me, we're gonna have to straighten it up with the whip cutters on. Yo, we're gonna have to tell her we don't like the hunch. Straighten it up with the whip. You're gonna see the Queen's back straight for once in her life, man.
Let me see if we get it.
See if you can get it.
It's a mad hunch still. I don't know why it's so hunch. Oh, you wanna? Oh, it's gonna smaller. So like,
you can't get the hunch. That's it, man. Your Queen has a hunchback, man.
it's a hunch proper. I'm trying to get this hunching.
That's what I'm saying. Queen's got a hunchback, man. She's halfway bowing down. Look, man. When we rule, she's gonna bow down all the way, man. She ain't getting no handshakes like that. She's gonna be kissing boots, man.
That's right.
Charles is gonna see his mom kissing boots, man. And Charles better not say a word about it. Harry better not step out of line, man. William also, man. I can't believe these are the people that's ruling over us. There's a time coming when they're not gonna rule over us no more, man.
That's right.
They're gonna bow down to us. Obviously, when we say it, people think, oh yeah, these angry black men just saying whatever. It's in the Bible, man.
That's the word of God, man. God said these kings ain't gonna be kings no more, man. And in this life, they're kings. In our kingdom, they're gonna be nobody, man. They're gonna be nursing children. They're gonna be getting them bottles and making sure the children are eating, bouncing kids on their lap. They're gonna be doing all that stuff there, man. They're gonna be nobodies, man. They're gonna be changing nappies. So like you're talking about changing nappies, man. That's the Queen's new job. The Queen got 81 million funeral, but the time's coming when the Queen's gonna be changing nappies, man.
Right.
She ain't gonna be a queen no more, man. She's gonna be making buckles, man, testing it. You know they test it here, testing it here, man, making sure it's not too hot. That's her future job in the kingdom of heaven, man. So lucky, man.
Queen's had a good life in this world, man. Imagine 96 years of not lifting a finger.
Why?
96 years of just diamonds, jewelry, anything you want, you can have it. Imagine that, anything you want, you can have it. She had a living chef. She had all these living security guards, whereas us as black people have no security, man. We have no security whatsoever. She's had all of these things her whole life. At her funeral, oh, please tell me you got that picture of the black woman that came late to the funeral.
No.
Type it in. What did we have to type in to get it the other day? What did we have to type in? Type in black woman sitting outside funeral or whatever. Imagine out of everyone that came late, they only showed the black woman.
Oh, you're not gonna bring out that one, are you?
Listen, we gotta show it. I don't think this in it.
Late to Queen's funeral?
Yeah. Looking about there was traffic. That's what she said. There's a picture of her sitting outside on her own. Click on images, and it might come up in images. Nah, scroll down. Listen, we have to find that picture today. Scroll down. Hold on. Let me.
What happened? She goes to the traffic.
So,
She's right though, man. Everything's like tough.
Hold on, let's see if I can. Listen, I'm determined to find it. What did we type in together the other day? Yeah, type in woman pictured sitting outside Westminster Abbey.
Sitting outside?
Yeah, sitting outside Westminster Abbey. This is any of y'all that's grandmas. Just let me know. This is any of you grandmas that go to images and it should come up. There she's the first one. Listen, if this is any of you grandmas, you let me know. Tell her come to class. So you tell your grandma come to class instead of going to the Queen's funeral. This is what black women rather be doing.
Wait, let me pull this out. So luck. Let me get it. Oh, his granny is this stuff, man. So lucky.
Listen, I need to print this picture off. I need to print it off. I'm telling you, this picture is hilarious.
Where's it going? Now, big man, his granny is this stuff, man.
Whose grandma's this? Whose grandma's that? Look at her face. Go closer to her face. Look at her face.
Yo, someone needs to come get there, man.
Get your grandma, man. This woman was late to the Queen's funeral, man. And they left her outside, man. And you know how racist that is? Imagine everyone that was late, only her picture made it. Everyone that was late, only her picture made the internet. Like, they always highlight black people's shortcomings. Like, nobody else was late. Like, no one else was late. Get me? Now, this is white people looking at this. This nigga got invited to the funeral and they couldn't even get there on time.
That's what you're calling it, jumping like that.
There you go. White people, this nigga was late to the funeral and couldn't get there on time. Look at her, she come all dressed up, the church hat, the gloves.
Fucking hell, Salakia. Listen, why don't you go home? Salakia,
This
go home, man.
This is a once in a lifetime event. She's probably thinking this is a once in a lifetime event, and I can't miss this after the time my grandkids look. I was the only black person in Queen Elizabeth's funeral because I didn't see any other. Do you see any other black people?
Nah, you don't see no one, man. Yeah.
Imagine the prime ministers from other countries and everyone came.
Joe Biden was there. Baggerman was there. Nah, that's racist. How like what you said, that's racist shit. Can you imagine the amount of people that was late?
Exactly.
And they make it like she's the only one late, and that's how the media always push and spin black people, man. You're not gonna tell me she's the only one. Many people must have been late, man. But they made it like they put the picture by herself and she's the only person, and the police are talking and they're ignoring her.
And they're not even letting her in, you know, imagine that. You see what the Nigerians done? They had their own funeral for the Queen.
Yeah,
a clip of it.
Ghanaians? Yeah, some shit like that.
I can't tell the difference.
Don't all have mates, man. All the same, man.
I can't tell the difference. Nigerian, Ghanaian, all the same.
But nah, man, that's cold, man. So luck, yeah. Left my girl outside, yeah.
Look at her face.
She's vexed too, you know.
Listen, she got ready and she felt like someone. You know, you feel like someone.
She thought she was going somewhere, you know. How did she even get invited, man? She must be somebody.
She felt like Hammond when he got invited to the royal banquet. She felt like, yo, I'm someone. I'm gonna get in. And imagine this: they've left her outside, man. They could have at least let her in.
Yeah, it's like what you said, right? White people gonna make out like look at niggas, man. Always unpunctual. Can never make it nowhere on time. You're not gonna tell me she was the only person late, man. It's a luck, yeah.
I think it was others late, but obviously she's the only one that made the internet with the picture.
Nah, she was hilarious too. Find that.
Listen, you might know, because obviously you I think you worked in that field, so you might know. Is it true that if you're an alcoholic, you can't get fired from work because it's classed as like a disability? They have to give you some kind of.
No,
I
don't know.
That's what they were saying today. They have to give you some kind of. Why is it? Someone online must know. But before they fire you, if you come to work drunk or you tell them I'm an alcoholic, they have to give you some kind of help. If you go there drunk and tell them you're not an alcoholic, you just went clubbing, obviously the fire.
I wouldn't invite the black. Listen, all the rules work for oppressors. Don't work for black people, man. They weren't made for black people. Whenever black people try it or try to claim this benefit, it's never worked for us, man. Ever.
Listen, my job was drunk as hell, yeah. And they say, nah, we have to help her. There's nothing we can do because it's a medical condition. Apparently, if you say it's a medical condition, but these things don't work for us.
Don't work for us.
So I was thinking, yo, so what's stopping me from going to the pub right now and I'll just putting a bottle of white rum on the counter and saying, yo, I'm an alcoholic. I can't function without it. Definitely won't work for us.
Nothing works for us, man. So
Nothing
lucky.
at all.
Some guy speeding got caught on the camera and said, well, when has your camera last been calibrated? And they said, oh, well, not in a while, actually. And got let off, man. That was black people.
Got off?
Yeah, got off.
Damn.
He said he's saying that you got to prove to me that your camera's calibrated and is in working condition because he swore blind that he went speeding. He's saying that he's saying the machine's fault. You don't go about.
And he got off.
The machine's fault. Yeah. Why people always get for that? No. That's why black people always see what white people do and try to do it, and they get heartbroken when it don't work. Black men said these rules weren't made for you, man. You know what I mean? You better ask the Native American Indians about white men and the rules, man. So luck, yeah. You know what I mean? The Native American Indians who were Gadites, thought that they were safe. They said, "But the white man can't touch us." Just done sign the treaty, and they killed him anyway, man. Likewise, what do you think Mark Duggan? When Mark Duggan was shot dead, who wants to bet Mark Duggan had his hands up in the sky? Why? Because according to the rules, if I got my hands up, it means what? I'm not armed. But the white men don't care about the rules. Them rules don't apply to black people, man.
That's it.
Rashawn Charles wasn't struggling and still dead. Because why them rules don't apply to us, man? So if you're a black man and you watch some YouTube videos and you think, oh, you can regurgitate what you saw on TV, just don't do it, man. I've been watching some YouTube videos and it don't work for us.
I've been seeing the ones I'm not driving, I'm traveling. Is that the same? I'm not driving, I'm traveling. You seen that one?
No, what I saw, a guy goes to me, he goes,
Traveling.
I don't need a license because I'm not a driver, I'm a traveler. A driver is a man that drives for a living. I'm just traveling, yeah, man.
You hear niggas say, "Are you on your off today?"
No.
Are you on your off today?
The one that I hate is, am I detained? Am I detained? Oh, I could hate that one. Yo.
When he pulls you over, you just give him your license and just
You
take
go,
his
man.
badge number and just go to the police station later and complain, man. You shouting on camera, you're not going to get nowhere, man. It's just not going to work for you. I've seen a man do it and then end up in handcuffs. He thought he knew it. He watched all these videos and ended up in handcuffs. And listen, he thought he was going somewhere with it, and he ended up in handcuffs. It don't work for you, man.
It don't work for black.
This ain't your country. It's not going to work for
No,
you.
it sounds so good. They think that they're going to say some fancy words to the police and just, according to the law. But listen, according to the law, a lot of things are according to the law, man. But we know the white man don't abide by rules, man. He don't respect rules, man. Do you know, Crafty, according to the law, they can't do this. According to the law, according to the law, they can't kill innocent people, man.
Right.
But is Rashawn Charles still with us? No. Is Mark Duggan still with us? No. That's according to the law, man. According to the law, you can't beat up young black boys in the streets, man. But do they do it? Yes, they do, man. They still do it. According to the law, didn't this killer Hamad the other day?
Mm-hmm. They've done a whole protest for him, and that's say, people love Hamas more than they love us, man. You see how much people was at his protest? Jeremy Corbyn was at his protest. When does he ever come to anyone's protest, man? Look how much black people get killed ever since Jeremy Corbyn come anyway.
Never,
Not
man.
once. Stormzy and all the rappers was out.
Stormzy as well.
Yeah.
Stormzy wasn't even there for Mark Duggan, man.
There you go.
And Mark Duggan was a good friend of Skip. I didn't see Skip today. So lucky, man.
Because Hamas know how to love their own, man. But we love everybody. We all up in these marches. Justice, what's his name? Chris Carver. Justice for Chris Carver. Listen, man.
And
We
guess what?
go to all these marches. Go ahead.
And Chris Carver was a gang member, so lucky. He's an African gang member. And he gets more love. He gets more love than Rashawn Charles, man. So lucky.
He wasn't a gang member.
He even get love, man. But yo, Quaz, are you ready for me?
Are you ready?
Okay.
This is the Officer Quasar tuning into On the Ends Radio with the Boys segment. What you got for me?
Boys,
Don't take long with my segment, brother.
I got you, man. So I got you, man. British pound plunges. Bonds sink after government announces tax cut.
Boy, sir. That's what I'm saying, man. All these people are talking about save their British pound, man, so they can save up for brand new house, brand new car, try to live this Instagram lifestyle. But boy, the British pound is plunging, man. British pound is coming like the dollar. You know what I'm saying? So, the This is what the ISUPK have been telling you, yo. Lay up your treasures in heaven, man. Because boy, by the time you save not your pounds, yo, the pounds ain't worth nothing, man. Run the next one.
Royal family shares never before seen photo of the Queen ahead of funeral.
Boy, sir. They should have not shared the photo, man. Boy. Queen coming like Dracula, man. Yo, they should have just said, yo. I'm not gonna put that photo in public, but yo, why? This is despicable, man. How dare they put that photo out there and traumatize the people, man? They need to just hide the Queen's face, man, because she's coming like the hunchback from Notre Dame, man. Running that song.
Is that it,
Yeah, that's it.
All right, cool, man.
A third one?
You sent me two, man. You sent me two?
Nah, I didn't.
Wait. I'm gonna show you the chat right now.
Nah, man. Man's trying to manipulate my segment, you know.
Wait.
Messed up the whole of my segment, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna sing you right now. You ready
Nah, brother, you getting a I'm taking you to council for that, fam.
You say messed up your segment.
Look, come on.
Messed up my whole.
Nah, you only sent two.
Nah, my bro. Wait, let me go check the chat. Oh,
Check. Look. Boom. Get me the folks on your end.
I'm not taking that violation there, you know.
How you gonna take me? Man just lost the council.
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not having it.
Man just lost the council, man. Man goes. I sent you two things. Let's say it's like one second. Just chime in for like
the folks on your end. What was the next one that you had?
It's about cannabis. Cannabis one.
What was it saying?
Yeah. Obviously, you know how it says drug users are warned that they can lose their driving license and passport if they're caught with cannabis.
You know what? They've been saying that for ages though.
Yeah,
like they've been saying what they've been saying is if you drug driving you lose your license, but depending on what police stop you, half the time they're not even checking people for those things. But obviously, if you're black and unfortunate, they're going to check you.
Can they breathalyze it, get drugs as well?
No, I think they put something on your hands. So they wipe on you. I think they wipe some wipe on you and it detects if you got cannabis in your system. But guess what? Us in the ISUPK, we don't smoke, so we pass every drug test.
That's right.
Pass every drug test because we don't smoke. We don't need to.
Even legal ones.
Exactly.
Even aspirin. You won't find aspirin in our system. So lucky those with us.
You have people that take other people's urine for all of them things. Listen, man. Why don't you just not be a drug addict, man, and use your own urine? Imagine you're gonna take somebody else's urine, press it off as your own. Why not just not be a drug addict and use your own urine, man?
That's right.
So like people's urine for drug tests. I'm gonna start charging you niggas. For that. You better stop being a drug addict. Go ahead.
No, it's true. Drug addicts are disgusting, man. The lengths to go to, man. A drug addict will smoke on the bus, man. You can't even wait 5-6 stops and get off, man. You know, a man said he went to jail, yeah, and he saw a man banging off a sausage, man, in jail. Like he needed something to roll his spliff, and he rolled it in his sausage skins, man. And that's the lengths these addicts go to, man. Listen, if you smoke weed, you are an addict, man. If you can't get on the bus for 6 stops, you are an addict, man. If you lose your job or you can't start smoking weed, and the first thing you do in the morning is smoke weed, if you smoke weed, period, you are an addict, man. So I'm gonna show you as well. 1 second.
Yeah. So let me tell you what they were doing in this jail that I was in. They were getting the nicotine patches, putting them in a cup, steaming it, and getting banana skin and dipping it in, and they were smoking bananas, Then some weed came on the wing, and the screws took all the yogurt cups. They took them all because everyone was making bongs because there was weed on the wing. So they took all the yogurt cups, I've gone in a cell, the youth is smoking off a sausage. On my mum's life, he was bonging it off a sausage. On my mother's life, on everything. My eyes, on my eyesight, let me go blind now. I've gone in the cell, he's holding the sausage, and he's going, I was like, but you see what? I would have had a blast, but I don't eat pork. So my team was, I was hurt. You get me? They were waxing off a sausage.
Wow. Well, look at that, man. That's what you call an addict right there, man. We smokers swear blind that they ain't addicts, man. They are addicts, just like how crackheads, go around the streets begging for change to get a hit. They're just like that, man.
That's right.
Smoking weed for a sausage, man. You would think that you lock a man in jail is gonna keep the habit because there's no weed in there. They're gonna find a way, man. You'd think that because there's no Riz there, man would say, you know what, there's no Riz there, no weed for me. Nah, man, you're gonna smoke for sausage, man. A man would have took a blast as well, but Chewy don't eat pork, man. And he's lying. He had a blast same way, man. So lucky, man.
Something else, man.
Sure, watch this.
This is my advice to you. Be the last one in and the first one out, and do as little as you can for maximum pay. That's honestly what I would do, and that's controversial. A lot of people would say you can't say that, but I would honestly be the last one into work and the first one out, because you're not valued for your time. The fact is, no matter how much people say, but I'm really passionate and I love my job, believe me, the CEO is not bothered by you.
Yeah.
You are a number. It's always been that way, unless it's a small family-run company. If you are employed, you are just a number, but when you run your own business, you're not.
Sounds like the first time
See,
I've ever told the truth.
and this is how you know white people are free. See, as black people, what are we told? We're taught to go to work the hardest, impress the manager, make sure you get what's what your parents say? Get your foot in the door. And white people are free. They're saying do the opposite. They're saying do as less as you can, earn the most, come in late. You know what I mean? That's because they are free people, but we're not privileged like them. That's what you call white privilege. We're black people trying to survive and we need this job. White people, they are free. They just get what they can, and when that job don't work for them no more, do something else. When that job don't work for them more, do something else. That's what you call a free man right there. We are the slaves here. If you ask a black man how long has he worked at a job, he'll tell you 10 years, 20 years, 50. Ask a white man how long he stays at one job. White people move in and out of jobs every 2 years, man. Because they know something that we don't know, that all is a job. For black people, it's not a job. Black is life. Who's the black man say this? Yo, you must want me to lose my job. And they said it with conviction, meaning like, yo, it's like saying you must want me to die. To us, a job is everything. A job, without our job, life can't go on. I need this job. Oppressors just do it just to get paid, man. Oppressors come to work and tell the manager what they're gonna do. They tell the manager what they're not gonna do as well. They say, listen, that's too much. I ain't doing that. We'll do anything, man. We'll complain about it, but we'll do it. Why? Because we ain't free, man. So
yeah, and it's mad. What you'll find with Edomites is they can have a job and they can leave that job before finding the next one. They can leave and they're so sure when I'm going to get being employed in the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Being black, you don't have that security. So you have to stay at this job while hopefully trying to get a next one. Whereas with them, they don't like a job. They can decide, I'm not coming back tomorrow. And they can live like that. Why? Because they know they're favored in this kingdom. They know they can get a job. They can get a job just like that. And they know their parents have got money to support them also. Whereas being black, it's like you're out here by yourself half the times. Your parents ain't got no money. You ain't got no money.
That's right.
So you have to work to fund, to feed your family and whatnot. And the cost of living's gone up. You don't know how expensive things is. The other day, I done the school run. So my daughter's like, Dad, can we have ice cream? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah. Took a $5 out of my wallet.
You got me up. When you go with that $5, man, they gonna work.
I tried to get 2 ice creams. The man said £6 for 2 ice creams. £6 for 2 ice creams. I said, damn.
Then what's in them ice creams, man?
£6 for 2 ice creams.
What's in them ice creams? Fucking hell.
That makes it £6. He said £6. Listen, are you hearing me? 2 ice creams. Back in the days, those were 50. Can you remember those 50p or was it never 50p?
So no, I can't remember how much it was, but it was not £6. I'll tell you the straight. Let me close.
Exactly.
Remember, Mr. Bubble was like 50p, man.
You know what you could do with £6?
Trust me.
£6. I said,
listen, back in the day, I used to put £6 in my car. Back in the day, I used to put literally £5 in my car. When I was like 16 of them times. The
ice cream didn't even look clean as well. It's not Mr. Simon. If Mr. Simon said £6, I'm like, all right, Mr. Simon, £6. This is one of them, you know, them little off-brand ones.
Yo, for anyone that don't know, Mr. Simon is
the only official ice cream man.
He's an ice cream man from around the way.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
If it ain't Mr. Simon, it's probably not official. But imagine they said £6. I looked at the kids and I was thinking, damn, if only these kids know how much £6 is. Because obviously children don't know how much £6 is. They're probably just seeing all these Edomite kids' parents buying them ice cream every single day. Damn.
I thought £5 could buy 4 or 5 of them shits. That's what I thought anyway.
Listen, from now I'm gonna have to go. You can get pound ones in Iceland, then. Where do you get the pound ones from?
Well, ice creams though.
Nah, they're just the cheap. Listen, now I see why parents said we got food at home.
Yeah, now
I see why we got food at home.
You might put the cones and scoop that shit.
You see that quote? That's my favorite quote. Now we got food at home. Once you hear these prices, I understand why black parents say we got food at home. Because £6 for 2 ice creams. That's insane, man.
So what was the second one for you?
No. I had to call.
Sorry.
Listen, if I wanted one, I couldn't afford one for me. I looked at them, I was like, listen, if I knew it was £6, I would have had to share one. Listen, I'd have broke the cone in half and they would have to share the ice cream.
Oh, who's one of them double cones though?
Nah, I wasn't even one of the double cones. It was one was they called it some sherbet ice cream, and the other one had like a flake in there. Some nonsense with all the sprinkles in that nonsense.
What kind of syrup are they using?
And I'm sure they just put normal milk in the thing.
What kind of syrup are they using? I didn't know some shit from people else.
You know you can make ice cream at home yourself, innit, for cheap.
Nah.
Yeah, you can make it at home. Go on YouTube, I'll show you how to make it. You use some type of sugar and milk and some kind of cream and some nonsense. Oh, is that too cheap? Is that too cheap?
I'll leave it too cheap. I'll leave it for walls. I'll let walls do that shit.
The amount of £6 you could save if you make the ice cream yourself, though.
No, how much ice cream in there, Tom? You can get bagging them still.
See, remember our parents used to always get that cheap one with the chocolate in the middle, the pink on this side, the banana on this side.
It's like that. You know, expensive ice cream like Easy Scoop.
That one's tough.
Your parents was tough, boy.
What's the ice cream called?
I can't remember. That's what I heard it, Brad. It's tough. You have to make it sit down there for a bit or heat up the spoon. That shit is rough, man. You can even bend up a spoon as well, man.
That's the cheapest ice cream you could get, you know. And every black person has it. And the flavor that no one wants is the chocolate.
The chocolate is strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
The banana part's nice though. Is the banana, the chocolate, and the red one?
Yeah.
That's red, yeah.
That's the cheapest ice cream you could ever get, man. I remember you scoop that out and you put it in a cone and it's not the same. Did your mum used to buy the cones?
You put it in the cone, it's round.
It's round.
It's not even cream, it's round on top.
Listen, only black people go through that, you know. Listen, white people never have the ice cream in their house. That right there, the might as well put that in the Caribbean aisle. You might as well put that ice cream in the Caribbean aisle. I swear. Only Caribbean people buy that nonsense, man.
And then when the ice cream done, you use a tub for something else. Use a tub for like seasonings and stuff, man. What's it called? Neapolitan.
Type it in. Everyone will know. Come see if you can get a picture. Everyone will know what it is.
What, Neapolitan?
Is that what it's called? Do you even still do it now? That one, that ice cream is horrible, man.
Man goes, you put it on the cold, it's tough on the cold.
Nah, that looks like a good Neapolitan. Type Neapolitan. Hold on, see if it comes with the. That's the one.
That's the one, you know. I think
that's the one.
Is it Audi brand? It's the real Audi brand.
Listen, man, black people know too. What about this ice cream? It's the worst ice cream you could ever get, you know.
Yeah, man, the banana part was kind of delicious though.
You see what it is?
The chocolate part was strong though, but it wasn't that bad.
You see, man don't know about choc ice.
Yeah, cheap choc ice there, but I ain't going back choc ice, but
Nah, the choc ices was cheap and horrible, man.
There's chocolate and there's ice cream in the middle. Nah, man. You been going back to that, man. You got too far, Quasar.
And being black's rough. Like, have you noticed being black? There's only certain biscuits you would have. Like, you see all this BNBN. Black parents ain't buying you no BNBN. Oh, it's expensive. I'm telling you. Biscuits that we had was what's the biscuits that black people used to love?
Custard creams.
Chocolate
cream. And what's the nasty bourbons, man? Remember nasty bourbons?
Bourbons.
Oh, the long bourbons are nasty, man. You know what? Quasar, you know what bourbons?
Yeah, nah, that dead.
In my yard, they always got left. No one, you don't know number.
Not the long ones.
Well, let me show you. I'm gonna show you.
I know the normal ones.
Yeah, man, you must know them, man.
Is
that custard cream or brown?
Nobody don't like the bourbons, you know.
Oh, them.
Yeah, you don't remember these?
Nah, man, these are alright, man. You dip these in the hot
Nah,
chocolate, man.
Oh.
You dip them in the hot chocolate, man. They're alright, man.
That's nasty,
You dip them in the hot chocolate, they're not too bad.
Let me show you, man. Nah, man.
Yeah, that's what man grew up on, them bourbons.
They were the biscuit that got left that no one didn't like in the yard.
Have you
man.
tried the pink ones?
You mean strawberry creams?
Yeah,
they're flames.
Yeah.
But them bourbons, nah, man.
It's mad. And this is why you should marry someone like yourself, because we all have the same upbringing, man. Imagine you marry someone outside of your race. They don't know about these ice cream struggles, man.
Trust me,
they don't know about the bourbon struggles, man. You marry somebody that knows, and then when you do get some money, you buy that woman some good ice cream, man. Buy some good biscuits. Imagine this. Mo the comedian buys a 5-bedroom house and marries Eden. Why not take a black woman out of the struggle, man?
That's right.
That black woman that you could have married, guess what she's doing right now? Eating bourbons and Neapolitan ice cream, because you didn't want to marry a black woman, man. Now this black woman's going to be cold this winter.
That's
You
right.
made some white woman warm this winter. This black woman's going to be cold, eating bourbons, eating Neapolitan ice cream, because Mo the comedian doesn't want to marry a black woman. So don't worry, we will marry all the black women and make sure they're warm this winter, man.
And give them bourbons.
And give them bourbons and Neapolitan. Is that you pronounce it? Neapolitan.
Neapolitan bourbons. You don't remember these? Quasar.
I've got some in my house right now.
Don't lie, man. Oh.
There's a brown packet in the cupboard right now.
That sugar on top. Listen, these biscuits are dead, man. Oh, I can't stand them for life.
You know what? Those are just the things that, you know, when you're super hungry, you just have some bourbons.
You know about rich tea biscuits?
They're alright, you know. Nasty. Nah, man, I like them. You dip those in the cup of tea, they're alright.
They're made for tea, innit? Tea
Yeah,
biscuits
it's
are nasty, man. Custard creams are my shit still.
You see what it is? Expensive biscuits is, what's expensive biscuits?
Oh, what's some foxes in there?
That's it, them foxes, them proper
The raspberry
crinkle
things.
ones, yeah.
What's that one with like a chocolate sandwich? Them ones are expensive.
The next one's expensive that comes in the nice round tin, and it comes in the biscuits come in like the little sachet, the little paper bag. What's them ones called?
After 8?
No. It comes in like a little, and 3 of them come in there, and loads of them come in the round box.
Ferrari?
No. It's proper biscuits. What's them ones called now? You must know what the kind of light skin. The biscuits are light skin, so the biscuits are kind of light skin. Say that again.
Custard cream.
Nah, they come in like the little pack. The pack. When they say the little pack, they come in like a nice sheet of paper. What's this in them?
Nah, I'm not even about.
Let me find the box.
Nah, I'm out. But listen, that's how white men are living. White people just leaving work, doing the least. They see it as white people got something that we ain't got. You know what I mean? They got self-esteem and pride. We ain't got that. We start a job or employment, and we think that they're doing us a favor. You know, white people say, "As this, I'm doing you a favor. You need my services," and they don't like the job they're leaving. We're happy that the oppressors give us a job, and we're like, "Master, what? You know, what's that? I'll pick up a broom, I'll clean, I'll do anything you want me to." Oppressors ain't having that, man. Oppressors like, "Listen, I'm not doing that. You're not having me doing that. You don't pay me enough." And that's how they think. Their mentality when it comes to slavery is way different than ours, man. They think different compared to us, man. You got it, Dungabar?
I can't find it, you know.
No, so let's move on in the meantime, anyway.
No, but you see with the bourbon creams and them thing there, yeah? That's what you need to be buying now, because you know nobody's going to trouble it. You get me?
Nah, that's calm. I wouldn't trouble if I was starving, man. I can't fuck with that. I ain't like it back then. I don't like it now. Bombs are nasty, man.
That's what I'm saying. But when famine come now, yeah, you're gonna be going for the bourbon cream. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna need it for firewood. I'm gonna need it for firewood. But energy bills, man. So like, yeah, I can't. It's feeling nasty. Oh,
You know what? You gotta have a few.
So I've had a few. I've had like 20 years of a few. I'm done with them bourbons, man. So like, let's move on anyway, man.
Believe I used to rate this. What this wanker's saying. What?
Yeah, dickhead thing.
All right.
Dickhead thing. What? You know what? I've actually never deeped that. I've never deeped that. That's a pussy thing. Do you know what? I actually never thought about that.
Talk your shit, Chucky. Talk your shit.
Listen, I used to sing that tune loud.
Talk your shit.
I used to sing that tune loud.
How loud?
I used to love it.
Love it? Did you play it? You're a DJ. Did you play it?
Yes.
You played it?
Yes.
Now we are part of the problem.
I'm telling you.
This guy was out here in the early millennials telling me if you're cheating, go on with it and don't tell me.
Yeah, I was part of the
And don't tell me.
And don't tell me. I don't want to know. If you're playing me, keep it on the low.
Now let me tell you something. If you still have that song in your collection right now and you play it loud,
And he's
you
still getting PRS from that. Nah, get out of it.
I need it down.
Boy, and listen, man. This is what this earth teaches black men to be gal clown, man. To be soft and you know what I mean. If your woman cheats, and you're like, I don't want to know. This is what the earth teaches black men. I mean straight. This earth teaches women to be strong and teaches men to be soft. Every like women always say don't go about women we don't get no respect. Like what world are you living in? Women get all the respect, man. Every single love song is for women. You got Mario Winans saying you can cheat on me, I don't want to know. You got every song saying, oh, you know, baby, I made a mistake. Take me back. This whole earth is made to keep black men down, man. When you hear women talk about we've been oppressed because we get paid less than men, like where are women being oppressed? Come on, what world are you living in? Because in earth, men are oppressed, man. Earth is a place where black men in particular are oppressed, man. Where a black man can't tell his woman what to do, else she's gonna call the police. Where the woman gets the children, where a woman can just call the police and the police will take her side. A woman can just cry rape and everyone will run to her. Where men make all the love songs, women's love song towards men is to the left, and ours is take me back. I'm side, I'm wrong. And this earth just grinds down black men, man. One of the greatest black man to ever live, Jesus Christ, man. His father can't even get credit for giving birth to him, man. Just imagine this. Legend has it, his father's not even his father, man. The man that raised him and taught him the law and told him how to hide and told him everything about life, how to tie his shoelaces. They say, well, Joseph was only stepfather, man. A black man can't get no respect in his kingdom, man. That's why we need Christ's kingdom to come, man. So, like, yeah.
A man said his heart can't take it anymore, you know. So basically, if you act like this with a woman and you tell her this, she's going to cheat on you, man. You're teaching her how to break your heart, man. You're teaching her no matter what you do, I'm going to forgive you. When you should be telling your woman the opposite. If you ever cheat on me, I'm gone. You should be telling your woman, you ever cheat on me, I'm gone. You should be telling your woman what you think you're too nice for me. The day you do any of this, open your legs to the next man, I'm gone.
That's right.
If you ever make a woman think she's too nice for you, guess what she's going to do? Cheat on you. Why? Because she thinks she's better than you. And she knows you're an idiot that's going to stay. And she knows, okay, then I'll just say, it was an accident. Listen, man. When a woman has sex with an ex-man, it's not an accident. It just happened. The nigga just didn't fall out the sky into the bedroom in between their legs, man. They arranged it. They arranged it on the phone. Just opened the door for him. Imagine this. She's opened their legs. She's got wet for this next man. She's wanted it. She's wanted it. And she's saying, oh, it just happened. No. You're a whore that wanted it to happen, man. And you say my heart can't take it anymore. Keep it on the low. Listen, man. When she brings in kids by the next man, she's going to keep that on the low as well.
That's right.
You're going to be taking care of the next man's kids. You don't be like Mario Winans, man. Mario Winans is soft as could be, man. You come in the ISUPK, we'll teach you how to heal, how to be a man, and not how to let a woman take the piss, man. You think I'll be ever singing them lyrics? if you play and you keep it on the low, listen. If you play, you go stay with that next man. I'll help you pack your bags, man.
That's right.
I'll open the door now. I'll help you pack the bags. I'll pack the van for you. I'll pack the van for you to move out of mine and move into his, man.
You take the pictures for them to go to other dating sites and shit.
That's it. Exactly. That's it. You go live happily ever after with him, man. You ain't gonna come back to me if you play me, keep it on the low. Listen, man, what kind of soft nonsense is that? And this is what men was singing about in the 90s, man. All these things in the 90s was soft, sucking up to women. Every last one of them was soft, sucking up to women, boys to men, all of them, man. The only ones that didn't seem like they were sucking up to women was in that song Busted. You know the song
Salakia. Is that the one? Or all of us said shortbread biscuits.
Nah, not shortbread. You know what? It might be shortbread.
The light skin ones.
It might be
shortbread. The Burberry packet.
It might be shortbread.
Like shortbread.
But they come in like some circle thing.
Oh, they come circle sometimes, or they come long.
Yeah,
That's shortbread, man.
That's the one.
They're disgusting as well.
Nah, they're fire there.
Nasty, man. Oh.
They're fire there. But listen, man. The only ones that that wasn't so simple in one that. I mean, can we play this song without getting flagged?
Use it.
Busted. Use it. Busted.
Yeah, the Isaac Brothers.
Isaac Brothers.
Yeah.
We get flagged.
We get flagged.
We get flagged. Yeah. Listen, man, you need to listen to that song. He's like, Busted. Listen, that song right there. I'm telling you, you know about that tune?
Yeah.
Get me, it's like it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Where you been? It's like, go pack your shit, get the fuck out of here. Come on.
It's like, go upstairs, pack your bags, while you're at it, call a cab. Listen, man. That tune
I'll play it tomorrow, so I love you. Bad tune still.
Get me, caught her lying, and she's like, what did she say? She was dancing.
She out of Bridges Yard. She don't know if Bridges got children. She went to a club, can't move in the club.
Listen, that tune right there. Listen, I remember the first time I ever heard that song. I remember I was at my dad's, played it back to back. I don't know if he caught someone cheating or whatever, but the way he played it back to back, it wouldn't surprise me.
And that's what you do with someone cheating, man. So like, all you do is hurting yourself, pretending that you don't notice, and really you do. It's eat you inside, man. You know what I mean? The best to just know and to make her go, man. So like, yeah. Some brothers don't know their worth. They think, I could never get a woman like this again, man. Women can ever find a woman like this again. Listen, brother, listen, it's better to be alone, man, than to be someone's clown, man. Right. Imagine that your best thing is, girl, she's too good for me. So any bullshit she puts up with, I'll take it because I can't find no one better than that. Nah, man. Have some integrity, man. So I don't care how good looking you are, man. Listen, any bullshit, you gotta go, man. Have some love for yourself, man. How you look yourself in the mirror saying, she cheats and I know she's, but hey, I don't know. I can't really stomach it right now, man. I can't come to terms with it, so I'm act like it ain't happening. And you know it's happening, man. Lying to yourself, man. Listen, have some love for yourself, man. So that's all that saying, man. Love yourself, man.
Listen, man. Part of the pain is the healing process.
That's right.
In the beginning, it hurts because obviously you love this woman, and if she cheats on you and leaves, don't take her back. Just let it hurt for a bit, man. Hurting is part of the healing process.
Ain't never crying.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
We laughing, but ain't never crying.
Nah, man, she didn't cry when she opened her legs to that next man. Don't even give her no tears, man.
That's right.
Imagine that when she opened her legs to the next man.
She was crying.
She was crying his name. She was bawling out his name. She weren't bawling out your name. She was bawling out his name. And now you're crying over her. Just let her go, man. It might hurt for a bit, but guess what helps with that pain? Brotherhood, man. Be around your brothers and they will take your mind off it, man. You come to me, I'll tell you how she was a whore, how she didn't even look good. I'll tell you she was a whore, she didn't even look good anyway.
Giving them words of encouragement.
Exactly. I put holy hands on you, man.
By the time we finish.
I put holy hands on you, man.
By the time we
She's right over here. She's a whore, man.
By the time we finish, you'll be like, you know what? She ain't on it anyway. Listen, by the time we don't convince yourself that she ain't cheating. You're gonna convince yourself, I know you're cheating, but I'm gonna lie to myself that she ain't cheating. Listen, you're gonna convince yourself she ain't cheating. But me and Dunga are gonna convince you that she's ugly anyway, man.
We're gonna dissect all her features, man.
Even if she's a goddess, we're gonna. It's just like how you convince yourself you didn't really see what you thought you saw. We're gonna convince you that she's ugly, man.
We're gonna start with her forehead. Look at her forehead, man. Look at her hairline. Really like that. So look at the edges, like no baby hairs there. Man. So look at her edges is all the way back. You cry. Listen, man. You're gonna say, damn, you thought this about her the whole time. Listen, man, you come to us, man. We put holy hands on you. You no longer be crying over her, man.
That's right, man. So, that's what brother was there for, man. Don't convince yourself. Imagine, listen, how do you sleep at night, man? Imagine this, you saw your girl cheating, you saw her. You didn't say, nah, it wasn't her. You know it was, man. Like, how you don't do it to yourself, man. Slack it, man. Just come to us, man. And by the time we're done, you'll be like, yeah, man, forget that whole, man. I'm gonna find me something better, man. Slack it,
guess
man.
what? The next woman you get won't cheat on you, man. The next woman you get won't cheat on you. And then guess what will happen? That old woman, guess what's gonna happen? The men that she cheats on you with, obviously they're in the world, so they understand the assignment. They know she's a hoe, so they're gonna settle down with her. They're just gonna sleep with her, and guess what's gonna happen? She's gonna come back to you, and what are you gonna say? Oh wow, she must love me because she's coming back to me. No, she just knows you're an idiot that has this unconditional love for her. She knows no matter how much she cheats, you still love her, man. Your love should be conditional. If she cheats on you, you no longer love her, man.
Right.
You don't love someone that cheats on you because she don't love you. Imagine this, you love her while she cheats on you. What you're supposed to do is, when she tries to come back to you, say, after you work with them, man, nah. Or say to her straight away, see?
Yeah, listen, she cheated on you, so what about that's 1-0, man?
Exactly.
You gotta make it 1-1. Don't take her back. You take her back as 2-0.
That's it.
At least say, nah, you're mad. Now the ball's in your court, man. You won this one.
So you think of one, you have to put an E in there. You have to put like an E in there with bare E's. The first E has to be a capital.
If you got an iPhone, it's gonna be a capital anyway.
It's gotta be a capital. Or you put a W at the end of it.
You know, fuck that, flinging the emoji. Just flinging the vomit emoji. I said, what? I make it sound stupid, like I would never go there, man. Have some pride, have some love for yourself, man. Let people know that you stand for something. What it is, some people will cheat on you and come back. Because why? They know that you don't stand for nothing. Don't go back. What's more cheeky? Having sex with someone else or asking to have me back? Which one's more rude?
Trying to come back?
What makes you think that I will take you back, man? The disrespect, like, I'm not that low. Black man, if she asks you back, she looks at you like this. No, really. She looks at you and goes, "Is a dickhead, you know, you take me back." Just don't listen. Let them know today that listen, I stand for something, man. That you think I'm a dickhead, I'm really not. Today you're gonna find out that I ain't no waste, man. You're gonna find out today, man.
That's what you do.
Love yourself, man.
You get a woman that looks better, man. You say to her, "Have you seen my new woman?" say to her, "Have you seen my new woman?" And yeah, listen, man. You make sure that new woman is better than her in every way, man.
It just happens.
Looks better. She skin softer, everything, man. Make sure her skin softer. She looks better. She smells better. You make sure that new woman's better, man.
You pick them kids up on the weekend, man. With your new woman. You get me? You get a rental if you have to, man. Or you borrow a brother's whip, man. You get me? Make her guess if you wonder where that car from. She don't need to know, man.
Have a bottle of champagne in the cup holder, man.
You get me? She's like, who's that?
Champagne in the cup holder.
And listen, don't say nothing, man. Not the door. Get them kids, man. Make her wonder. Make her head spin for a bit, man. So I wonder who that girl is, man.
Like I say, this nigga's over me that quick.
I wonder who that girl is with the, with a firm bomb and good body. Just let her wonder, man. It's none of her business. You go there and speak about nothing but the children, man. That's it. Y'all come to get so and so. All right, come and let's go. Who's that? Listen, I'm in a rush. Listen, make her guess, man. Oh, when did you get a new car? Yeah, listen, let's just tie your own things, man. You know what I mean? I gotta go, man. That's how you drop it, man.
Listen, you could do that, or you could sit at home and cry all day.
That's right.
You could sit at home and cry all day and mope all day and say, God, why doesn't this woman love me? And you can get a bottle of white rum and drink yourself half to death all day over a woman. No, don't do that, man.
And you won't get sacked. You won't get sacked because you got an issue.
There you go.
Or black man, you can go get your revenge, man.
There you go.
And how do you get your revenge, man? By not taking her back. Listen, I want my revenge, so luck, yeah. And you get revenge by not taking her back, by getting a new woman. You know what I mean? Let her know that life goes on without her.
And you're free. Why would you care? You're free. Listen, she's been calling you grief and headache all this time, threatening to leave you, and she finally does it. You're free. Okay, you just
go, man.
This is what you do. You be upset for a day or two.
Spread your wings,
and then that's it, man. You be over it.
Spread your wings, man.
What did it say? Time's the best healer.
Time's the greatest healer.
Time's the greatest healer, man.
You know what I mean? Let me get my last one real quick, man. So this is that. What's his name? Chris Cabba. They were asking if black people should join the police force, man. If that would help.
Police force. If more was to join, do you think it will make a difference?
I don't feel like it makes
Why?
a difference. There's been black police officers for years. It don't make a difference.
Eventually it would.
Do you not think that there's not racism within the police force?
Of course there
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Do you not see it?
So
That's
you
not
think
a
they're
job.
not in there to follow rules? Like, yeah, sure, mate.
So okay, but what's the answer for that, man?
Joining the police force ain't gonna stop police from killing people. Because once you join the police force, you take on the white man's agenda, man. You think black men in the police force don't abuse black people? Of course they do, man. Of course they do, man. Look at the family circle, man. Why did he need to listen, he's meant to be so-called in the truth, and he was in the police force. You thought it would save his people. Listen, if helping black people in the police force made a difference, even the them two black men, if you think I'm lying, Google it. That's all you need. That joining the police force, it don't mean nothing, man. Black men in the police force. This is the thing, man. You go there and you work on the white people and you carry out their agenda, man. You carry out their agenda. Like I always say, it's like you go into McDonald's and saying, all right, now that I work in McDonald's, I'm going to stop selling cheeseburgers. I'm going to stop them from selling beef because I care about animals. Listen, man, whoever owns McDonald's is going to put you out the door and say, this ain't the place for you, man.
That's right.
When you join the police force, they have an agenda and you have to fit their agenda, man.
That's right.
If you're not abusing and locking black people up, you keep it out of the police force.
Right.
You're thinking you're going to change it from the inside. You ain't changing nothing, man. You just join and end up beating up black people yourself. You end up hurting black people more. What should happen is black people should never join the police force.
That's right.
What should happen is every black and Hispanic should join the ISUPK, man. That's what should happen. Joining the police force ain't fixing shit.
What is in deep? You know, like that's like, you know, a woman's liberal working as a stripper, saying I'm gonna change from the inside out. And they'll say, listen, in here we want girls to strip, man. Exactly. This is the place for you. You gotta go. And like you're a black man talking about, I want to change the police force from the inside out. Like, listen, like this is the place where we kick up black people, man. Anyone talking about not kicking up black people, it's like you gotta find some place else to go. So black men being the police won't change nothing, man. Listen, we had Rasta police in the hands of it ain't nothing changed, man. So now it won't happen for the inside out. So like the whole system is fake anyway, man. What's that system called? What's it called? The independent complaints, the IPCC, whatever. Even that
independent police complaints.
They call it the IPCC, independent police complaints. I mean, you can give a complaint about the police force as independent, so the people don't know the police. It's not biased, and they will take your complaint forward. That's a lie, man. It's a lie, man. The people that read the complaints are ex-police themselves, man. That's why every complaint that you put through, it never goes nowhere, man. Never. No one ever gets paid out. No police gets sacked for it. Are you sure Rashawn Charles' mom didn't sign a couple of them IPCC forms? I'm pretty sure she did, man. Meanwhile, the policeman that killed her son's free. It's fake, man. Let me show you real quick, man.
Whatever that may be.
I'm conflicted because we're at their mercy at this present moment in time. You know, we have to kind of trust them. But if we're looking at how they've behaved in the past, it is difficult to trust them. And I've said it on other radio stations. There's former police officers working for the IOPC, and if you're scrutinizing and holding to account an organization which you once pledged allegiance to, there's going to be an inherent bias, and I think that's natural.
Look at that, man. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth, man. You know what I mean? In London, they call it the ILPC. You know what I mean? It's the same thing, but it's a different acronym, but it means the same thing. And who works for them? Former policemen. So former police who are biased, who love the police force. Your complaints going in the bin. When your kid gets roughed up, you march down to the police station and get one of them forms. It's going straight in the bin, man. It's not going to be heard. It's falling on deaf ears, man. And that's the police force. So like, what can you do? But pray to the Lord, man. What can you do but come in the UPK, man, and build our own kingdom? But one day we're going to police ourselves, man. But one day police can't stop and frisk us. We're going to stop and frisk them. We're going to see suspicious white people and stop them, man. We're gonna ask white people their names at interviews over the phone, and any white sounding names, he ain't getting a job, man. We're gonna do back to them. If you want that black man, you gotta come to the UPK, man. It's lucky number one.
And when you do hand in them complaint forms to the police, make sure you get the police officer's name on the desk that takes it, get a reference number, and keep following it up. Where most people go wrong is they don't follow up on their complaints. Obviously, you know the saying, quiet certain. What's that Jamaican saying? People say,
quiet mouths don't get fed.
Some nonsense like that. If you're quiet about your complaint and you don't keep going in, chasing it up, they're never going to get back to you. You have to keep chasing it up. You get the officer's badge number, you get his name, you get the time he handed it in, you get a crime number, a reference number, and every couple of weeks you phone, I want to know what's going on with my complaint. I want to know what's going on with my complaint. Then eventually you put in the next one, I complained on this day previously, no one got back to me. Pull it in, take all the officer's badge numbers, and then you keep all them reference numbers, and then eventually when you go to court or whatever, you can say, I've got this. Obviously, nowadays you can't really go to court with no evidence, so you need to have all of them things. And what you'll find about black people in the police force, most of the black police officers that speak out, it's once they've retired. Have you noticed? It's once they've retired. They don't speak up while they're in the police force. Why? Because they know they're going to get the sack. And their wage means more to them than the lives of black people, man. Their wage means more to them than you. So this is why when they retire, they know what's going on in the police force is wrong. I'm sure all of them joined the police force to make it a better place. I'm sure they did. But they only realized it could be a better place once they've retired. When they was in there, they didn't make it a better place because that paycheck was too good. Only once they retired, they write books. I've seen this in the police force. I've seen that in the police force. Why didn't them police officers go put in them complaints independently?
That's right.
Why didn't them black officers put in them complaints independently? The reason they didn't, why, is because they love the paycheck more than you. So they ain't gonna put in nothing. You think they're gonna risk their job for some black man that they don't know or don't care about? People in the world don't care, and you're not gonna have someone in the world join the police force to make it a better place. They don't care about making anything a better place. They just want their money, man. In the ISUPK, we make the world a better place. Right. We make it a better place, and we've made this world a better place already, man. Listen, man. Since we've been in the ISUPK, guess what that means? The crime rate's gone down, man.
That's right.
The crime rate's gone down since we've been in the ISUPK, man. Some niggas have got to live longer since I've been in the ISUPK, man. People's got to live longer since I've been in the ISUPK, man. That's right. The crime rate's gone down, and people's lives have been spared, man. So I would say you come here, man. If you want to see the crime rate drop, and if you're tired of being in jail, this is where you need to be, man.
That's right, man. It's a luck, yeah. So again, we got a feast day. What, Sunday? 7 o'clock till 8. That's all I can say. 7 o'clock till 8. All I can say. I can't really say much, but 7 o'clock till 8. But anyway, that's the class. For everyone tuning in, we'll be here again next week. Me, myself, you know what I mean? After Dungabar, after Quasar, to whatever everyone coming through, to one Dungabar, to one Quasar, we'll be here next week, inshallah.
According to God, the white man is the devil. You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers